Hello, and welcome to Prevail Marketing's daily YouTube video, where we talk about, well, tips, tricks, strategies, ideas, concepts, whatever, to help you grow your business. It's all about sales and marketing here. And today we're going to talk about maybe one of my favorite aspects of marketing, growth hacking. What is growth hacking? I'm sure you've heard the term before. And honestly, if you ask about a dozen different people, you get a dozen definitions. But what I say growth hacking is where really growth is a true north. It is the one centerpiece everybody in the company gets behind. You look at every single activity, every single engagement, every single task you're doing. If it doesn't contribute to enhance growth, then you don't do it. It's all about the growth. And that's what makes it fun. I mean, because marketing becomes the center point, the focal point, the person driving everything. Now, growth hacking is for everybody. It's certainly not for the faint of heart. I'm going to talk a little bit about today, who it's for, what's the best use cases, and maybe some experience I've had along the way, because I have had opportunities with several startups to do growth hacking, and even with a company that's well established. So when you talk about startups first, most startups need exponential growth, 30-40% growth month over month in order to simply to survive. They come in with even large handicaps. They don't know who their customers are. They don't know the buyer personas necessarily. They have no sales. It's hard to establish buyer personas without sales. I've done it. It's hard. So what do? They look at everything. They A/B test every aspect of the business. And I'm talking about everything, every landing page, every CTA, every image, every messaging, everything is A/B tested constantly, continuously. And I'm not talking A/B testing for a month at a time. I'm talking a day or two at a time. It's that quick. Decisions happen very, very fast. And you may go back and re-look at something later on, but they're always made very fast. You look at a million metrics. I'm talking Prevail looks at 400 metrics every client every single month. For growth hacking, you look at dozens and dozens and dozens every single day, because you have to know what's working, what isn't working. And here's where it also becomes fun. You really have free reign. If you got an idea, and it maybe sound like a crazy idea, but you know what? You have a little bit of, you put some effort to it and it shows some results, you can take off and run with it. Creativity is paramount when you do growth hacking. It really is. So I mentioned the fact that it's really ideal for startups, because startups don't have a lot of money. And with startups, by the way, just the very nature of startups are fun, because you don't know what you're going to be doing any given day, because opportunities come and you need to take advantage of them. But growth hacking also works for established businesses. I've done it. It's much harder to convince an established business to growth hack, because they like the comfort. They like the idea that we're not going to rock the boat too much. We're not going to make things upset things, because we're going to make sure that everything kind of stays the same. So, but if you can end up convincing the CEO that the growth hacking for them, you can certainly take a company that has had flat growth and take them to the next level. And I'm talking about 30-40% growth, period. And you do that the same way. You look everybody in the company has to get behind looking at that growth at every stage of that buyer's journey. So sales involved, products involved. It may be changes in the product functionality that you identify by talking to buyer personas or customers, potential customers. It may be changes in the sales process, because the way they're looking or talking is not the same. Every aspect of that business is geared to one thing: growth. And that's really the best part about growth hacking. It's all about the team approach. I mean, you're the center point. You're as the marketing guy, you're the center point. You're the person driving the boat, driving the bus. But everybody has to get aligned, get behind, and make sure that growth hacking is part of what they talk about. Everything's got to be, is it going to contribute to the growth, or it is not? So if you happen to have two times, I would tell people to consider growth hacking. If you have a startup, what do you have to lose? You ought to be, if you're not doing growth hacking, if you don't have a person who really understands on your staff how to do growth hacking, get somebody. He will teach you how to get the entire organization behind the idea of growth, how every single element of that organization must be directed and driven and compelled to contribute to that growth. If you've got an established company and you basically have a flat growth or slow growth, and you have a compelling reason why it has to be faster. For example, I've been involved with mid-sized companies who wanted to sell, who wanted to get investors, who needed an exit plan. At the rate they were going, it would have taken 15, 20 years and probably wouldn't have gotten there. But in 18 months, through growth hacking, you can change their stars. So If you'd like to learn more about growth hacking and whether it works for you, please come back to our website, prevailmarketing.com, and read the blog. And if you want any personal information, give me a call, give me an email. My name is Bill Arnold. You can find me at prevail.marketing, bill@prevail.marketing. I will respond to you, I will talk to you, and I'll help you through the process. And hopefully, you're going to find that the magical mystery of growth hackers is exactly what your business needs. Until tomorrow. And tomorrow, I want to say we have a very, very special event. Something I've been looking forward for, I don't know, weeks to be able to offer to you. Tomorrow, we are going to release a 75-page ebook. And I'm talking about this is a very comprehensive ebook that re-examines the entire world of influencer marketing. What works, what doesn't work. We redefine it, and we present it to you in an ebook tomorrow. I'm going to talk about it more tomorrow, a little teaser today. Stop back for that. And until then, have a great night. Talk to you soon.